as we'll see last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes, taking on the #2 seed in the playoff, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. We are almost there. Time to find out who'll be headed to the national championship game. Kickoff team out there. We are about to get cranked up for the semifinal collision. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start at the 25. The shotgun handoff here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Chris, this is what I'd love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it. Important moment early in this playoff game. Opening drive, they face third down. Looking downfield, it's Sayin. Caught over the middle, it's Peoples. Tackle made at the 37, that's a solid gain. Tackle made, but the sophomore quarterback showing us the arm strength.
Oh, the defense, they get this offense to a third down. Early in the game, a chance to get him off the field, but instead this quarterback shows you why they've had such a great year with a conversion.
Tackle way behind the line, he'll lose 6 there.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Important second down play coming up. Looking for a receiver. Pulls it in. It's Peoples. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down marker. The running back sneaks out there. He is a difficult matchup for this defense in the passing game.
Man, it is so tough to match up in man-to-man coverage against a back like this and catch the ball like a receiver. It's something you work on all week, and you know about it. You're aware of it, but it's one thing to be aware of it, and another thing to go out and execute it and try to stay within the man coverage. Very tough to do.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? Now play enough for a first down. The offense set up at the 43.
Well, it's another completion by this quarterback. Another great gain in a first down, and already over 30 yards through the air. This quarterback is in a zone here to start this game.
The Buckeyes pick up enough yardage for a fresh set of downs. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Stop right there at the line. No gain.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Here's a screen pass to the running back. Gets some space around the 30. They bring him down, but a solid gain moves the football to the 24 and a first down.
Well, there's nothing better for an offensive coordinator than having a quarterback get into a rhythm early in this game. Another great completion. This guy is off to a great start in this big playoff game.
Buckeyes with 1st and 10 here. Wants to throw it. Running back has it on a screen now. Tough running there. Breaks a tackle. Picks up the first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Here comes a handoff. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. They don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well. That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
Here we go, third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. On third down, he drops to throw. Intercepted right near the end zone. What a play.
Hey, these guys have been giving up some plays. I mean, this offense looked pretty good. They're moving the ball, but they get him to third down. They get pressure on the quarterback. The quarterback panics, puts that ball into coverage, and this defense comes up with that big interception.
So it's 1st and 10 inside the 5. How does the coaching staff play this? So they run the ball to get some breathing room, or will they trust the QB and be more aggressive here? Oh, this winds up a safety. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Breaks into open space.
The return brings it out to the 41, and the Ohio State offense will take over. 1st and 10.
So here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 41. On the shotgun, here's an inside give. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Dropping back, it's Sayin. And the quarterback finds the tight end for the completion. That play moves the ball across midfield, and he set up with a first down at the 41. Offense coming to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before we reach the end of the quarter.
Colorado 0.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Makes the catch for the defense, breaks in the ball, and it's a short gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Getting set. Here's second down. Offense will keep it on the ground here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain.
Love this early in the game by this defense. Taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Single back, takes the handoff. Make the stop, but good enough for a first down at the 29.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases, to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on 1st and 10.
Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. There's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Dropping back. It's Sayin. Turns it loose downfield. Bites into the end zone. Touchdown, Ohio State.
Chris, the quarterback looks up, sees a wide-open target. Sometimes those throws are harder than the ones where they're tightly covered. But he makes a nice throw, and it's an easy touchdown for this offense.
The AT is good, so the lead is 9. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. By the back will make the defense adjust. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. And they make it a 3rd and manageable here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
What a play here by this defensive line. You can get so caught up in the flashy offense of Ohio State in recent years. But let's not forget, they still play defense in the shoe and have such great history and tradition with that defensive line play.
Deflecting the defense, forcing the incompletion, brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. Handoff here from the shotgun. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on 1st down.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. Same tailback, another carry. Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Offense sets the formation. It's 3rd down. The shotgun running play. And they'll stop him just short of the mark. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. It's the 2-minute timeout. We've got a blowout developing here. Fourth down and 2 coming up to try to keep the drive going. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And moves the ball to the 35. Another 1st down.
Great job by this offense picking up the 1st down. As a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive, pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
Offense getting set. It's 2nd down. throw. It's Sayin. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. Third and short now for the offense from the plus 25. Already in field goal range, but can they convert, keep the drive going? Now the offense will call a timeout. Something the coach didn't like about this. Crucial play coming up. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Can he get there on the ground? He makes the stop, but then moves the football to the 16. It'll be first down. So a timeout is called to talk strategy. Maybe time for one or two more plays before halftime. The Buckeyes getting set on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice stiff arm. Doesn't produce much, just a small gain. The offense calls a timeout here. That's their third and final of the half. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. And that kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. The Buckeyes will kick it off to begin the second half. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. To the air, it's Lewis. Throws to the tight end. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Well, this defense has been lights out all year long. In fact, it's been one of the best pass defenses in the country. Big reason why they're in this playoff, and they're living up to that standard today.
So 2nd and 10 from the 25. Important to get something here to avoid that tough 3rd and long situation. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. They wrap him up after the completion, just short of the first down marker.
Well, this is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and the linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Looks right for a quick completion. And the Buffaloes pick up enough for a first down.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Ball handed off. Running through the tackle. And they tackle him, but a nice pickup on that running play. And the Buffaloes come to the line and run the hurry up.
That's a really good run by this offense. And, Chris, here they go. Up-tempo offense looking for a first down.
That's reeled in. It's Hayden. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Hey, it's a gain, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. On third down, it's a handoff. And they get the conversion there. Set up now, first down at the 38.
This is why they're in the playoff, right? Not just the ability to throw the ball, but you get to a critical moment, a third down, you trust that offensive line to come up with a first down, and they get it.
On first down, it's play action. Defense is coming after him. On the move, but can't find a receiver, and he's brought down.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
The sack sets up second down. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Pressure is coming. On the run here. Lets it go. The pass is intercepted. They get him down after a short return, but the offense will go to work in the 44.
Well, this defense has been great the entire football game here. They knew they had a lot of pressure on them in the playoff. They stepped up and played well all game long, and now they get a critical interception here late in this game.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. The defense all over him. They stop him right at the line.
That is called gap integrity. Nice job by this defense of taking away that inside run and then using their speed as the back tried to bounce that to the outside. There's just no room to run.
On the ground, it's Jackson. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with, defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Scanning the field, it's Sayan. He flips it to the back across the middle. And they convert on third down. Move the ball to the 36.
For this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
As the first down is still going. They make the tackle at the 19, but this offense now has a first down in the red zone.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
Gain of 1. Brings up second down. On the set. That's the end of the third.
As we head to the fourth, we could be in store for a classic finish. A spot in the next round of the college football playoff is at stake. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Brought down, but is past the line to gain.
You're starting to see this defense, I think, wear down now that we're in the fourth quarter. It's been a tough day for them, and the offense is taking advantage of it. A lot of positive plays. Good job in eating as much clock as they can here on this drive in the fourth quarter.
A solid first down gain sets the ball up close to the goal line, and they finish it off here on second and goal. Keep it on the ground, trying to power in for the touchdown. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss of the play.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game, because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
Comes the field goal unit. And that one's straight down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
And that one, my gosh, I mean, it's almost too easy. Nice kick.
Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. First play of the drive now from the 25. That goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Quick completion to the tight end. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. The Buffaloes will whistle to the line to run the hurry-up offense.
Hey, that's a great gain right here for ththese guys, and it hasn't been a good day, let's face it. But I love the fact that they're still fighting. And a drive like this, who knows what it could do for you? Maybe get points on the board, maybe not able to come back in this game, but man, it could really help you down the road as far as showing what your character is about, how you're not giving up.
Here's the second down play. Scanning the field, it's Lewis. The sure hands, it's Miller. And that's out of bounds after a decent gain.
At this point in the game, Chris, these guys have got to get the ball thrown downfield. You're down by a couple possessions. The clock is becoming your enemy. You need vertical shots downfield. These short gains are not going to help you.
A deep shot to the right. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. Looking to chuck it again. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there.
Oh, you feel terrible for this quarterback. He's played well all year. He's trying to make a play, trying to force it into coverage because they need points at this point in the game to try to advance into the next round of the playoffs. Puts it into coverage, and that's probably going to do it.
So here comes the first play of the drive. They'll begin from the 47. Breaking tackles. And he goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. They lose 3 in that play, so now it's 2nd down and 13. Important play coming up. Working clock with the ground game. Nowhere to run up the middle. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. What will the call be on 3rd and long now from the 44? He keeps it. QB draw. It'll be smothered right at the line for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Buckeyes will have to kick it away. That's the first punt of the afternoon for this offense. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. It's Lewis. Makes the grab. It's Welch. And he's shoved out of bounds with the defense short of the 1st down marker. The Buffaloes looking to run some tempo here. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. 2nd down, they're going to throw it. Looking deep for late game heroics. And he's got it down there inside the 35. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. They move the 6, but we're to the line here on 1st down now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Moves out of the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. They'll crank up the tempo here with the clock ticking down. 2nd down. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their 1st timeout. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. From the gun, he looks for an open man. Touchdown, Buffs, as they get on the board here in this playoff game.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And now the try for 2. Looking downfield, it's Lewis. And he grabs it for the 2-point conversion to make this a one-score game. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Well, they didn't really have much of a choice. Had to go with his onside kick, but as we all know, such a low chance of actually recovering this. It was likely their only option if they wanted to get another shot at trying to get the football back.
Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.